There's no set number of questions in part 1. You'll need to speak for about 4 to 5 minutes in total, so the number of questions depends on how long your answers are. There's no limit to how long you should speak when you're answering part 1 questions. Just answer each question and give a reason for your answer where you can. No, shorter responses are fine as part 1 questions are aimed at making you feel relaxed and getting you started. Each question generally asks one thing, so just answer that, expand a little with reasons or examples. Then, let the examiner ask the next question. It's a good idea to watch the examiner, as you'll see, when they're ready to ask another question. Firstly, don't worry. You should be able to understand all the questions in part 1. Remember that beginner students take this test and the questions are written in language they can understand, so you should be fine. If you panic and mishear a question, don't worry. Just ask the examiner to repeat the question. Your grade won't be affected. If you really don't understand it the second time, just tell the examiner and they'll go on to the next question. You should definitely practice answering sample part 1 questions with your friends as much as possible before the test. That's the best preparation. But don't try and memorize answers. There are too many possible questions, and if the examiner thinks it's a memorized answer, they'll stop you and ask you another question. There are several reasons, but none of them are reasons to worry about. It's possible that you simply used all the time available. Perhaps you were starting to repeat your ideas, and the examiner thought you could produce higher language with a different kind of question. Whatever the reason, it's not a bad sign. Yes, definitely. Your grade will be based on your performance in all 3 parts. You need to be careful with part 1 because the questions can be rather basic, but you still need to produce the highest level of language that you can.